Hello. Welcome to episode 3 of the mini cut. So in this episode, I'm going to talk to you about flexible dieting. As mentioned in the last video, I'll talk about in this video, so that's what I'm going to do today. Whilst I'm talking about it, I am just going to show you what I've had today. I'll show you what I've been eating, and then I'll talk over the video clips, so you're not just staring at me for a few minutes. So, what is flexible dieting? Flexible diet is just an approach to eating where you eat foods you like, but you also keep it healthy. Often you'll do that and track calorie intake so you know how much you're eating, so you remain in a calorie deficit to lose weight. In a calorie intake, you got your macronutrients, your protein, carbs and fats, and obviously these be split evenly across in your calorie intake, as you've seen in the video from yesterday when I was showing you that website you could use. Flexible dieting can work and cannot work for you. Three reasons why it could work for you is if you followed a diet before that was really restrictive and you didn't enjoy it at all. It took away foods that you like to eat and you just hated it, didn't stick to it. Why would you do that again? You would follow a diet that you want to follow, that you enjoy, that you can eat the foods you enjoy eating. Second reason, if you don't like meal prepping and stuff like that, or time to cook, by tracking your calorie intake, flexible dieting, it gives you the freedom to eat the foods that are sometimes quick and convenient, such as a Subway or a meal deal from Boots and stuff like that. You pick it up, put it into your calorie app, see how many calories you got left for the day, and you try and eat around that so you stay under the calorie intake. Adherence as well, so if you like the diet you're following, by eating the foods that you like to eat, you're going to stick with it for a longer period of time, so you're going to see far more results in the process. In my opinion as well, it's a more accurate approach to follow. So you see people who are just starting off a diet, obviously they ain't got all the knowledge about it, about the process and everything, how it works. So I hear people at the time, they say, right, I'm starting a diet today, I'm eating pasta and minced beef 2 times a day, oatmeal in the morning, and then whatever at night. That's all good, you can eat that and lose weight, that's the whole point of flexible dieting, but one thing they will not know is how many calories in each of those meals. So if they're eating a lot of pasta, a lot of mince, a lot of oatmeal in the morning and throughout the day or whatever, the chances are they're going to be going over the calorie intake because they don't know how much you're eating, they're not tracking anything. Simple, Yeah, it's pretty, if you're not tracking it, then what the fuck, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The other thing is it can educate you on proper food choices. So because you know you have to stay within a calorie limit, you're not going to spend all those calories on a big giant pizza. Try and get as much food as you can for as little calories as you can. So it will teach you and make you more aware of foods that you can eat, but they're not going to make you fat, pretty much. You're going to keep in that calorie intake. So you're going to choose foods that are higher in protein, lower in sugar, maybe higher in fibre to fill you up more throughout the day. Just little things like that, it's all going to help. 3 or 2 reasons or whatever why you shouldn't follow this approach to dieting. If eating the food you enjoy set your cravings off, your appetite off, and make you binge. So if you eat 2 biscuits, nothing wrong with that. If you eat 2 biscuits and you end up eating a whole packet, then you've obviously got some sort of issue that needs addressing. So maybe the best thing for you to do is follow a restricted approach where you don't eat that shit for a certain period of time and you just try and stick to healthy eating. If you know there's one thing that's like going to a pub for a beer, if you go for a pub for a beer, you have one, you can stay there for 10 more, then fucked. So same with eating a biscuit, you're going to try and just cut it out completely for a while and then try and go back to it again and see how it feels. Same like biscuits, chocolate, crisps, anything. That's one reason why you wouldn't do that approach. Second one, if you don't want to, so a lot of people, they don't want to spend the time getting their phone out, doing the food bar, scanning it, putting it in, make sure it fits in the calorie intake, and then doing all that and stuff. Some people don't want to do that, it's fair enough, it can be a pain sometimes, especially when you are having meals that are like when your parents cook your meal or something like that, and it's quite, you have to do every little thing. Yeah, it'd be a pain in the ass, but at the end of the day, you know how much you're eating, and you're not worrying about eating over. So see, one thing we do sometimes is that when we know we've fucked up a little bit, they'll use that as an excuse to fuck up for the rest of the day, and then it will carry on. So it's another reason why you may not want to do it, but again, combating that with reason why you may want to do it. Track your calories, So that was just a quick approach. I don't want to go on for too long. I will do a more in-depth video about this in the near future. I'll talk about the calories and macros, but actually talk about the tracking of the calories, and then what foods you would choose, why you wouldn't choose this, why you would choose that, and just talk about it a little bit more. That's it. Peace.